Okay, hi everyone. Because it's Saturday and I've cleaned out the hutches and moved them, I've put them around the side here between the garage and this bit here. This used to be like one of these giant like dog pens, but now we just have the bench there. So yeah, I've cleaned out the hutches and moved them, and so I'll just give you a quick tour of what I've done, and then I'll show you the guinea pigs at the end and tell you a few updates about them, because as drama as usual. So I'll start with this one. This one is my 2 foot by 4 foot cage that fits on top of that run there. So this is where Casper is staying, and Casper is actually on his own at the moment, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that at the end. So if I open this, there's nothing exciting going on because of as I told you, my last cage tours or hutch tours, whatever, the guinea pigs are really only in here at night. There's only one day where they were in earlier, and that's because the other night for some reason it was like 7 degrees at night. It was crazy. It was really cold. But now it's back to like about 18, so it's fine. So at this end he's got his litter box with his hay, and he's got his Woodlands food bowl, and at the moment, I think that's such a cute bowl. At the moment they're on 50-50 Pets at Home, guinea pig nuggets and Harringtons, which used to be Supreme Optimum, the Wag Supreme Optimum. So this here is a bath mat, which is what I generally use in the winter. I don't like fleece because fleece really absorbs the moisture from the air and can get damp and smelly, and also make your guinea pigs sick, so they can catch the sniffles and things. And I've just put in a couple of treats for when he goes back in. He's got his tunnel there, and if I turn around here, there's a mirror on there. So that's that. And then in the bedroom area, he's got a blanket in there because, as I said, it's not actually cold at the moment, but it is a bit cooler at night. We're actually the most northeasterly point in Scotland, so the weather, it's not what you get told on the weather forecast. It's actually like we have our own thing going on here, so it can be like pretty cold all summer anyway. So that's Casper's hutch. And up here, I can't really step back because I've got the garage behind me. I have the 2 foot by 4 foot one on top of the 2 foot by 5 foot double story hutch. So the top level, who's in here, the girls are in here at the moment. That's why they've got pink. Yeah, Pixie and Gypsy are in here because they are going to be in over the winter, because Pixie, well, do you know what, I won't tell you, I'll just tell you when it happens. So Pixie and Gypsy are going to be inside over the winter, so I want them out now as much as possible. So this is their hutch, and I haven't forgotten water bottles. They're just on the runs at the moment, so this is like the holder for their water bottle, which is, zoom, there's their water bottle waiting to be cleaned and filled up. So I shall open this, and they have, as you can see there, a kebab with some wood shoes on it. I'm sorry it's probably kind of dark in here, I'm not sure, it looks dark to me, and it's started raining. So they've got a couple of treats in there. I haven't got many toys in because they're not into playing with toys, but they really like to run around and stuff, so I just leave this space free for them. And they've got their pellet bowl there, which is the cute little one with pink on the inside. I love having girls, so I can buy them pink things. And they've got a tunnel in their run that will go in here when they come in. And they have a hay rack because they nest in their hay and don't eat it. And then again in this side, just a blanket in there, and they both go underneath it and make a terrible mess. So I'm sorry if I sound quite quiet, but I did lose my voice a bit. So this hutch I really love. It's my double story hutch, and I've got proper cover and everything for it, which is my favourite thing. This is Pickle and Cal's hutch. Now Pickle and Cal have a completely love-hate relationship, so I've given them the double story hutch so that they can breathe in, so they can be away from each other if they really want to be, because they just like they just don't get on 100%, but neither of them get on with anyone else, so that's that anyway. So up here, there's just newspaper down because underneath is like some kind of waterproof coating anyway. So it's just to stop them sliding around if they are arguing. And I've put in a few treats for them, as you can see. They've got a litter box there with their pellets in it, and this is the really cute one. Let me turn it around. Oh, it says guinea pig on it, you know, just in case I forget who it's for. Oh. Anyway, and they've got a hay ball hanging there, because that's usually where Pickle sleeps, and Cal doesn't let him into the hay rack, so I like to give him one of his own. And instead of opening the door in there, they've just got a fleece blanket down. I'll only, like I said, I'll only use fleece when it's cooler but not wet and cold, because it does absorb the moisture. In the winter I'm going to use Megazorb and bath mats, I think. We'll just see. So down on the bottom level, I open this up. Sorry, I have to put my camera lens all the way down here. So down on the bottom level, we've got the big pinky poo. So this is so that somebody can go down here if they're arguing. And underneath the ramp is a litter box with more hay and more food. And there's the ramp. They've just got a towel down and a blanket underneath it. And then they've got this kabob here, and it's got a treat on the bottom. So, see if I can close these. So those are basically what the hutches look like now. Bear with me while I close this. So that's what the hutches look like on the 1st of September. Can't believe it's September already. So anyway, I'll come and show you the piggies. They're all outside. Won't be for long because it started to rain. So, in here, the girls, Gypsy and Pixie in there, all the droppings. Oh, there's Pixie. Right, knock that down, there we go. So the girls are in here, and as I said, they're going to be in over the winter, so I like to give them as much time as possible outside. They're in the big run today, and they really enjoy it the most. They actually run around with popcorn. Casper is on his own, unfortunately, because ever since he was with Max, ever since Max has gone away with Milo, everyone's just completely rejected him. On your toes. So he's had fights with absolutely everyone. Nobody will bond with him. I've tried Cal, Mac, Ollie, Pickle, and Cal, Ollie and Pickle. Yeah, that's them all. I've had so many over the past year that I can't remember who's who. So he's going to be on his own, and what's actually going to be happening with him is in the next few weeks he's going to be getting neutered, and he's going to go in with the girls because he gets on really well with the girls, but obviously for obvious reasons he can't be with the girls. And because he's a satin guinea pig, he can't like breed with them anyway. You're hurting your nose. He can't breed with them anyway because it causes genetic problems to rebreed with satin guinea pigs. So, over here is just Cal and Pickle. Hello, boy. Cal and Pickle, and they're just the usual mischievous selves. And then in here, oh my goodness, is Ollie and what's he called? Ollie and Mac. And Ollie and Mac are actually in at the moment because after Casper fighting with Ollie, he got an injury to his head, and he's got quite a big hole kind of mark. Yeah, he's got scalped a bit. So he's in, and he's been getting some Baytril and some extra love. Oh, and as you can tell, Mac had a haircut, and you can totally see now, goodness sake, that he is the Abyssinian cross Peruvian, because he totally looks like an Abyssinian with crazy hair. So he got that done for the summer because it's obviously been really hot. As you can see, there's some ice water. So Ollie's just out for an hour just now because it's not fair to keep him in when he's used to being out. But really don't want him outside in case any bugs or beasties get onto his injury. So that's the updates and the cage tours, and I'm going to go inside now because it's starting to rain and I need to put the piggies away. Bye!